Hello, awesome humans. My name's Brendan, and today I just wanted to share a little bit about embodiment work and embodiment practices and the profound impact that's had on my life. So I guess to give a bit of context, growing up, I was always really into video games. I started off playing. With the Game Boy, and I had the Game Boy Color, and I used to always be playing video games. And then when I got into my early teenage years, I got into MMORPGs. At the time it was Asheron's Call, which is another similar game is EverQuest. It's these big online persistent worlds where you can play and you can level up your characters and really be who you want to be and go on quests and build and run guilds and all of that awesome stuff. Another MMO that a lot of you are probably familiar with is World of Warcraft as well. I was massively into World of Warcraft, I also had the privilege as well of getting to turn my passion into a career, and I worked in the video game industry for 7 years as well, which was a lot of fun. But I guess one of the the bad or the negative sides of playing a lot of video games and is that it's very mental, right? You're in your head a lot, and you're working things out, and you're not so much in your body, right? And you're not feeling and getting that feedback as you would be if you were doing the actions you're doing in a video game in real life. And so I guess that's something that I had to work with, because I guess growing up I had that pattern of just whenever emotions would come up, whether it's fear or anger or sadness, I would just numb that out and just go into my head and just kind of just avoid it, which is not a healthy approach. So it wasn't until years later, and especially the last 5 years since I've started delving more into the path of personal development and self-actualization, and getting into these embodiment practices that I actually learned to the power of getting back into your own body. So it's I guess so what is embodiment? I guess embodiment is the way I would describe it is it's just a way of being, right? It's kind of it's how we are. It's how we feel, how we relate to things in the world, and relate to ourselves. And it's taught me a lot over the years of just learning to really get back into your body. And the simplest way to do that is just through breath, right? Through that and just that simple breathing. And a lot of practices like yoga and meditation are just great examples of those, really getting to feel and getting that more kind of conscious awareness of your body. I saw a great quote. I think I was at a yoga class a few weeks ago here in Bali, and there was written on the board this definition of embodiment, which I thought was really cool, which said that embodiment is a state of being, not doing. The cells are fully aware of themselves. There is no conscious mapping, and it's a direct experience. The brain is the last to know. So it's when we're embodying things, we're feeling, we're not trying to think about it. We're really just feeling into our bodies and feeling getting more awareness in our emotions, and and even just the different sensations in our body, and seeing how that feels. And some of the benefits that I've noticed from that is feeling a lot more connected and to my whole body, and and my feelings and my emotions as they come up, instead of just intellectualizing things in my head. Another thing is that also helps with my connection to others. I feel so much more connected to other people, right? Because it's when we're feeling in our body and we're allowing our feelings and emotions to be felt and be expressed and somatically experienced in the body, it's so much, it opens us up, right? Empathically, to being able to then form those deeper connections with other people. And that has been a great Yeah, one of the greatest, I guess, like gifts that embodiment work has given me is that, yeah, the depths of my connections these days are so much greater. But that's only been able to happen, right? Because I've done that the inner work and been able to connect to myself. Um, yeah, and I feel like that's also been made had a great benefit when it comes to like decision making. Like I feel like when I and like feeling into my intuition instead of like simply just yeah, like whenever I had to make a decision or a problem would come up, instead of having to, you know, like intellectualize it and go in my head, it's like, should I use this and this? Like I'm getting so much better at just being able to like feel in, how does it feel in my body, or how does this emotion feel, and letting that like when they, you know, that saying where they say like, you know, what is the, you know, letting your heart guide you or letting intuition guide you. And I've always like felt that. And I think that's one of the biggest things I love about travel, is being able to get just be in those spaces where you're in the mystery and you're in just the chaos, or just the flow of life, and you can feel into where does your body want to go, what do you want to do, what how does your joy want to express, and that is like, yeah, that's something that I wouldn't be able to do if I wasn't so connected to myself. And it's definitely something I struggled with when I first started traveling in 2012, when I was not used to yeah, not used to connecting to my body, and I used to like party and drink a lot, and yeah, I was pretty depressed. So it was yeah, it's been such a profound journey to be able to step more into my body and step more into that. So yeah, I guess that's just like a little bit about embodiment, and some of the awesome benefits that I found that I found from it. I'm very curious to know how do you have like a, I guess, like any experience with embodiment, or what does embodiment mean to you, or how has it had a positive effect on your life, or is there anything in this video you can relate to as well? Would you love to feel like more embodied or more connected to yourself? Um, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna like sign off now. Yeah, apologies for all the barking dogs and stuff you can probably hear in the background. I'm currently in Canggu in Bali, and it's a little bit wild out there. But yeah, so much love and thank you for listening. And yeah, chat to you all soon. Goodbye.